Hello everyone, it's Michelle from Gypsy Insights. This is a different kind of tarot reading. It's not dependent on your sign or element. If you are guided to this reading, you'll know if it is meant for you. And I'd really appreciate it if you would like, share and subscribe if you enjoy this new, different kind of tarot reading. Hello everyone, welcome to Soul for Repair. My name is Michelle.
My name is Richard.
Let's get started with your reading. From Sacred Rebels, I've pulled a card. It speaks about defending to the end what is worthwhile. And the energy that I'm picking up around this, you'll notice that this woman here, she has this owl headdress. And so I'm getting a Knight of Swords energy around this. So I feel like this is about using your mind, your intellect, perhaps to win an argument, to stand up for what you feel is the truth, for what is right. It's an energy of being a sacred warrior, a defender, perhaps a defender of the heart, but more than that, I feel it's defending what is right. There is, of course, with any kind of swords card, it comes from a place of turbulence. So you may have gone through a period of stress or grief. Perhaps you've raged at the injustice or oppression in your own life or in the world in general. So there's this energy around this of feeling the need to protect. And how you protect it seems to be the energy that I'm picking up around this. How do you protect what you feel is right? Now, Richard has pulled from the Dark Mirror Oracle, Peaceful Among Thorns.
The sentence around this, the spiritual can't solve the material, but it can transcend it. Coexistence of the material and spiritual is the human way to enlightenment. But in the description, it also goes into the dangers of relying too much on spirituality to solve practical problems.
I think sometimes you've just got to get amongst it.
Yeah, you've got to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, so let's see where this goes. Either side can resonate. Whatever side resonates the most, that's your message. Let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, I do have conflict. 5 of Wands.
I've got the 2 of Wands.
So there's someone perhaps has an agenda, is what I'm picking up from Spirit. They have some plans, but their plans are not in alignment with yours. So let's see. I'll cut these cards. We'll do a horseshoe style reading. So we'll start with past energy, present energy, the near future. Actually, let me move these over a little bit for the camera. There we go. Your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you in your environment that is affecting you, your hopes and fears, the outcome, and the overall energy.
Okay, past, present, near future, advice, environment, hopes and fears, outcome, and the overall energy of this reading.
Right in the center, we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. So that's what I mean about going through some turmoil. It may have been emotional turmoil, where you have for a long time felt an overall energy of discontent in your life, being unhappy, feeling that things were just not going your way. It's getting out of that. It's rejoining the world. It's starting to socialize again after perhaps a long time of withdrawal. It's being more open emotionally. So here we have a combination of emotion but tied in with doing the right thing.
Alright, so looking over here, the overall energy of this reading, we have the 5 of Cups. This speaks to a time of spending a bit more time looking at the past and past regrets and thinking about those and not really looking at the future. There's an energy here, if you look at this man, he's looking at these cups that are spilled, but behind him there's still 2 cups there that are filled. So he's not really looking at the good possibilities here, he's just looking at the bad things that happened in the past.
Let's have a look and see what's happening in the past here. We have the Death card in reverse. So yes, holding on, clinging to outdated ideals, clinging to old relationships, I get an energy around this of decluttering, removing from your life that which is not working for you anymore. It seems like something that you've been holding on to has kept you stuck with this feeling of general unease, general malaise, a complacency, not feeling like you're up to the challenge of doing anything. So this holding on to past events, past people, hasn't been serving you.
All right, so let's look over here at the past. And we have the Three of Cups in the past. So I'm not sure exactly what this is about then, except to say that there might have been some fun in the past, some good times, and then those good times ended, and then there's regret over that.
Okay. Let's see what we have in the current circumstances. Okay, you've got the Devil. Interesting energy. You know, I do feel that this is a negative influence around you. I'm picking it up as a person. It may even be this energy that I'm picking up here. It's trying to get you out, trying to... Do I think they have good intentions? No. I actually don't think that they do. I think that there's some kind of agenda here, and I was picking it up right from the beginning. They may be saying to you, look, I just want you to start feeling better. Here's my plan. But behind this, there's some kind of intent here that is, well, I have to be honest, I feel that it's very self-serving.
All right, looking at the present energy here, we have the Ten of Swords. So this is around an ending. So I'm looking at sort of a timeline here. Good times, some sort of betrayal or loss, rejection, followed by an ending.
Let's see what we have in the near future. Okay, well, this is good. We have Temperance, and this is about bringing things back together, bringing things back into balance. You know what I'm getting here? I'm getting someone around you who has a very negative influence over you. This is someone that's probably been in your life for a very long time. This is someone who I also get wants to keep you stuck. They may be saying to you, look, I've got a way for you to get out of this funk that you're in. But ultimately, I feel that it's really just about them and what they want, not really about you at all. This is someone who may be, and we talk about spirituality over there, I get an energy of someone who's very spiritual, someone who works on a more higher vibrational level, and someone who doesn't. And I get this person here wants to keep you stuck, wants to keep you there with them because they see you progressing and they don't like it. This Temperance card tells me, though, that for you, doing what's right is more important than doing what this person wants, perhaps is wanting you to do.
Okay, so looking over here at the near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So it looks like this has really done a number on this person over here. This betrayal or this rejection of this ending. And now this person is feeling a real lack of self-confidence, especially internally. So they're feeling quite bad about themselves on the inside. It's not really probably externalized that much, but this person really is hurting.
They seem to have suffered a loss, something that was good in the past, stable in the past, is now unstable, and there's regret over that. And you know what I'm getting? I feel it's not because... I think that someone's under the influence of someone around them that is not good for them. Okay, let's have a look at your advice. The best path to follow. We've got the Six of Swords in reverse. So yes, it's certainly not the right time to make any kind of arrangements to go on a journey, travel, moving, any kind of transition. So your advice here is to stay put. But I think this devil person here, I don't think it's you, I think it's someone around you, is saying, yes, leave, do this. But again, they're thinking of themselves. They're not thinking of you.
All right, so looking over here at advice, we have the Queen of Swords, which speaks to cutting out things that don't serve you. Being very methodical, but not malicious.
Yeah.
There's no maliciousness about the Queen of Swords in the upright.
No, not at all. This is someone who makes good decisions, does what's best. Again, I get very much the energy of this person here. So it's someone who knows what is ultimately dragging them down or preventing them from achieving the level that they want to achieve in life, being successful. It's the company you keep. That's what I'm sensing around this. Let's take a look and see what's happening in your environment. Yeah, this Ten of Wands in reverse is connected with that devil energy. Yeah, it seems like this person wants you to do something. I'm not sure what it is. It seems to be around leaving or journeying somewhere, maybe moving somewhere with them. I'm not sure what that's about. But it's going to allow them to have an easier time. It alleviates the stress that they're carrying around. This is someone who has a lot of burdens in their life. They may not be showing it, but I feel that underneath it all, they feel bad. They feel bad about themselves, and they feel bad about their circumstances, and this is a heavy load that they're carrying around. But this is someone who's likely on the surface to just kind of play it off and just say, no, I'm good, if you're Australian, she'll be right, mate, that kind of energy. But underneath it all, no, this person is actually really suffering, and they're looking at you to bring about a lessening of that burden.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a good deal for you, though.
It's not a good deal for you.
Okay. Looking over here at the environment, we have the Star in reverse, which is all about pessimism. And this is what we're seeing on this side of the table. This person here is suffering. They've had some sort of loss. They're feeling a real lack of self-confidence. There's stuff they truly do need to let go of, but they're not letting go of. And then you've got the Star in reverse here, which points to a real air of pessimism. I think it's the whole energy around this person here. This card, Peaceful Among Thorns, what it talks about is the impracticality of spirituality to solve certain practical problems. And I can't help but wonder if this person hasn't engaged in maybe too much spirituality, when all they really need to do is just look to more practical means to solve their problems.
Let's have a look and see what we've got here. When it comes to your hopes and fears, you've got the Four of Swords in reverse. So for you, when it comes to making choices, I get that there's not a lot of clear thinking, and you haven't. I get that you are fearing that any choice you make at the present time will be the wrong choice, mainly because you haven't achieved this clarity yet. You're working on it, I feel. And I love that the Temperance card is in the near future, because it tells me, along with this card of defending to the end what is worthwhile, that you'll make the right choice here. But at the present time, you're under the influence of this devil energy around you.
All right, so looking over here at hopes and fears, we have the Justice card in reverse. So there's a real feeling of, I think it's a victim mentality with this Justice card in reverse.
Well, they certainly feel like they've been victimised.
That's right. Yeah, it's a fear, I think. The hope is that they get out of it.
You know what I'm getting, Richard? I think that I almost feel like this is the same energy. And it's about, this is kind of the moment before you make the decision. And that's what happens after you make a bad choice. It's kind of like a mirror or a flipping image, really, of being really just focusing on, look, I'm sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. I want to get out of this funk I'm in. I feel stagnated. Someone around you is saying, well, look, come here, we'll do this. But they're really just out for what you can provide to them. It helps them, you coming towards them helps them. And this is a situation where you're actually quite happy, probably happier than this person realizes, this devil energy. And it just creates more stress and problems, something that you have to rectify then with that justice in reverse, hoping to put something right that was an injustice. Because I get that that person is feeling regretful of something that they've done, an ending of some kind. Yeah, let's have a look at the outcome. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is you going to be single. It could be that this person is influencing you to leave a partner or to go and live by yourself or be more independent or live with them. But here it speaks about a loss. And I feel that although you will have money and things around you, you ultimately won't be happy with the result.
So just to clarify here, so we've got the person here just before they make the choice. They actually are relatively happy here. This is them making the choice, ending something.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So let's look at the outcome here on this side. We've got the Two of Swords. So it's a feeling here of wondering if you made the right decision.
Yeah, and perhaps being in a little bit of denial as well. Interesting kind of energy, defending to the end the worthwhile. That's the thing that's really getting to me. It's about making the right choices in life, not doing what others want you to do, but doing what you know deep down is the right thing to do, with that Justice card there and the Queen of Swords. It's acting with integrity. It's not going to this more lower vibrational energy of just a quick fix or a tempting offer, something like that. Because I do feel this being linked to the Four of Swords tells me that clarity is not there. It's really all caught up in just, two things. I get it as an emotional trauma that you've been going through and someone else's influence. It's like that devil on your shoulder telling you, yeah, do that. But you ultimately know it's actually not the right thing, but then you go off and do it anyway. But the good thing that I see here is temperance. So it's about I really feel that there is potential here to keep things more peaceful. The thing is, I don't think you really want more drama or need more drama. The answer to this energy of this emotional trauma is not creating chaos or drama. It's about bringing in peace, and that should be your goal here. But this person seems to create this drama, and that's not going to lead you to where you need to be, which is transitioning away from this emotional disturbance. We want to get you here where you're feeling centered, balanced, calm, and not in constant turmoil. So I don't know, we'll see who this devil influence is in part 2.
We'll see the nature of this, if this is a window into the future here.
Yeah, so we'll see where this goes. I hope that you join us there. If this one doesn't resonate, and it won't resonate with everyone, then please feel free to check out our Soul for Repair playlist on the channel. There you'll find readings that are done in this style, but they're not sign dependent, so you may find your situation there as well. We've got quite a few now, Richard, haven't we, up on the channel?
Yeah, about 30.
So please check those out if you haven't already. Putting up new ones all the time as well. So wishing you the best. We'll see you in the extended. We'll be clarifying everything on the table, pulling out a lot more cards. Richard will be doing a Lenormand spread as well to see where this goes in the future, and we'll also be pulling out some oracles as well for some guidance. We will see you in part 2, or we will speak to you again soon. Please take care.
Thank you. Goodbye and good luck.